Hey guys, welcome back to the Realms of Reading, and today I'm going to be reviewing Breach of Peace by Daniel Green. Before I get started, I hope you guys all like that new intro. The art was made by my great friend Gina James. She is the best. And I'm going to link her Instagram in the bio so you can go follow her there. I cannot recommend her enough. Her art is amazing and she is an amazing person. So please go check her out. So, on to the backstory of this review. I am a huge fan of Daniel Green's. I have been for years. He's really who got me into fantasy. I didn't read fantasy much before him. I'd read like The Dark Tower and a couple of lesser known series that I'll end up getting into later, and obviously like 1Q84 and stuff, but I didn't realize that those things were fantasy. I thought fantasy was like wizards shaking their staffs at people and dumb stuff, well, what I thought was dumb, and I just couldn't get into it. And now not only do I like most fantasy, but I also like wizards shaking their staff. So oh, how the times have changed. But yeah, I love Daniel. He is a great YouTuber, and so when I found out that he was writing a book rather, I got really excited, and so I kept up with all of his updates, his videos on his magic systems, and I've just been excited for a really long time. And so when we got to the reveal that he's doing a novella, I got excited and pre-ordered, and I just couldn't wait. So I reached out. He was kind enough to provide me a review copy, and so now we're going to do a review. So anyways, let's get started. Breach of Peace follows a trio of investigators that are looking into this grisly murder of this noble family, and it is truly horrific. It is straight out of like a Stephen King book. I know people have said that, but it is a very apt description. He writes these details very viscerally. It's very easy to imagine what this would look like, and it's not pretty, but it's horrifying in the best kind of way. I love it. And the circumstances of the murder are very odd, and so the trio doesn't really understand what's going on. But there's a scene early on in the book that is so amazing. It is great and horrific, and I want to go back and just reread the book for that scene alone, and I will be. I pre-ordered the physical edition, and I'll be rereading that and doing a spoiler review once it's out. But for now, yeah. So that scene is just, it's terrifying, and I can't spoil it, but it is wonderful. And yeah, so anyways, the characters, I am rambling today. Again, I am sorry, but the characters, you have Clyd. She is the main kind of character, the main protagonist, and she is very much your typical, like, hard as nails, cigarette smoking investigator, except she has a lot of, like, doubts about herself, but also she's married to one of the other investigators, Samuel. And Samuel was definitely the weakest of the three. He didn't get as much character development, unfortunately, and that doesn't mean to say he's bad, but he's just kind of one note. He doesn't have as much personality. He's just more of the loving husband. And I mean, he still works in the story, and, you know, he's a good character. It's just definitely Daniel could work on that some more. But my favorite was Chapman, and I mean, I think most people's favorite will be Chapman. He is a very quirky, odd individual. He has this immaculate track record of solving all these cases and being the best detective in the force. He's the only person that's like better than Clyd, and so, you know, they're always trying to one-up each other, and so are Chapman and Samuel. But he's very much like this quirky Sherlock Holmes style individual that really goes, you know, to any length to try to solve a case. And I really liked him. And I can't wait. I want to see more of his character because there's definitely more I feel like that could be done with him. And overall, just like the characters were very well written. There were some side characters I really liked. Daniel has some he has said that he's put in like the main character from his main series into this trilogy, and I think I know who it is. I'm not going to say, but I think I know. I'll get into that more during the spoiler review, but I think I have an idea, but I'm not sure yet. The story is very fast-paced. It goes by quick. The finale, I love that. The finale is my favorite scene. It's intense, it's visceral, kind of terrifying, honestly. Like, this book has some serious horror elements and some very good uses of his magic systems, the Groland and the Anointed. You don't get to see as much of the Groland, it's more of just mentioned. But, like, you get mentions of both, and, like, it's so cool to like see like, you know, the stuff that he's been talking about in his videos for years now just finally like come to fruition and be used in a story. And it really works really well. And I just really like enjoyed the pace of the story. And I'm skipping over, I'm going over my own words today, I'm sorry, but it was a very fun story, and I highly recommend it. His plotting, especially for a first-time author, was excellent. I'm curious to see, I'm not exactly sure where he's going to go with the second book. He's tweeted some stuff about how, like, it's going to be from Chapman's POV of, like, the first book, and I'm kind of curious to see, like, how that works out considering how things played out. But overall, I give this book probably a 9 out of 10. Like, there's definitely some room for improvement, but overall it is just a very good debut, and I cannot recommend it enough. It is great. So be sure to check it out when it releases on March 30th. So anyways, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Please be sure to subscribe. Bye.